everybody, and warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here today, and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in quite troubling and strange times for the moment. Today's video will be a reading about those horses that escaped the cavalry in London, some military horses, and were running through London covered in blood and making a lot of problems. What is this about? Is this a very unfortunate and horrific event, or is this some symbolic, or is there some symbolical meaning to it? What is to come? What is this about? So I will take some cards on this event with the horses in London. But before I begin the reading, and I will use my tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice to do the reading. And before we do the reading, I must thank you all, you wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel. Without your help, your sharing, caring, coffees, all that you do, without that, it would be quite difficult for me to continue doing more videos. And it gives a lot of strength and inspiration to find new things to do readings about. So I'm very grateful for that. And the scam warning, we skip that today. If you want to hear it, you can look at the past videos, and you will hear about the scam warning. So what about those horses? And the strange thing is that so many countries were talking about these horses. And nobody was really seriously injured or killed, or there were no big accidents around them, but still they got so much media covering all around the globe, like it was some extremely huge news. And many viewers have sent me requests to make a reading about those horses. Is this just an unfortunate event that happened, or is there some deeper symbolic meaning on things that is to come? Well, before I begin the reading, I just want to read short facts about what happened last Wednesday the 24th of April 2024. My glasses here. So let's see what it says here. According to the news media, several horses broke free from the prestigious household cavalry and bolted through London on Wednesday morning. The panicked cavalry horses threw off their army riders before smashing into a tour bus and taxis, leaving a 5-mile-long bloody trail in their wake through the city. A number of people and horses are currently being treated for injuries incurred during the incident. In a statement emailed to CNN, a spokesperson for the British Army said, "A number of military working horses became loose during routine exercise this morning. All of the horses have been recovered and returned to camp. 6 soldiers and 7 horses from the Life Guards, part of the household cavalry, were conducting an extended exercise on Wednesday morning," the Army said. The animals were spooked when some concrete fell off a conveyor belt being used in the nearby construction work and hit the ground, the Army added. 5 of the horses bolted, while 2 remained in place. The Army said 4 of the soldiers were unseated and 3 were injured. These 3 are currently being assessed in the hospital, but are not thought to be in a life-threatening condition. The household cavalry acts as the king's official bodyguard and take part in ceremonial duties. It is based at Hyde Park Barracks, a short distance from Buckingham Palace. There are some question marks regarding this. Especially, these horses are trained army horses. And they are used to high noises, explosions, crowds and things like that. So that is quite strange that this high noise of the concrete falling down could spook so many horses. Yeah, since they are trained army horse and it's not like some wild horses that run away on anything. No. And they were injured, so according to the media, there were real injuries, and especially the white horse, and it was real blood. It was not some kind of paint. But anyway, I will look into that incident if the cards have something more to say. Is this just an unfortunate accident that happened with these horses, or is there some planned, deeper symbolic meaning behind it? Okay, well, just give me some time. I need to shuffle my cards first, and soon we'll see what the cards have to say. For the army horses. And finally, some dice. This was blank. I need another one. Interesting. Okay, the cards, they look like this. In the tarot cards, we have the Magician, Nine of Coins, the Death, Page of Swords, and Two of Swords. On the Oracle cards, we have a beautiful half-naked lady, Beginning, Falseness, Snake, Navigating by the Stars, Follow Your Bliss. And on the dice we have a fish, a tiger, an emperor, mouthful glancing, and a pin, a needle pin. According to the cards, it seems that there is more to the story than just an unfortunate accident with these horses. It's very difficult not to notice when a beautiful creature is running bloody down the streets in London, in panic, by the way. The first card is a magician and a beautiful woman, so it certainly is a way to catch people's eye. Wow, this is something different, this is something strange. and especially if the horse is covered in blood. Below that we have a fish. So it's some way of fishing people's attention with this incident with the horses. Mm-hmm. Then we have beginning, 9 of coins, and a tiger. Mm-hmm. It's also a sign of the beginning of something very strong, something that certainly will catch people's attention. And it's also a sign with something considering finances, money, and things like that. So yeah, those horses escaping is not only an unfortunate accident, according to the cards. It looks like it's planned. It's an illusion, it's something symbolic for something bigger. Then we have in the center, and the cards in the center are like, you can call it main cards. They want to, it's good to focus more on those cards in the center. Here we have an emperor. Above the emperor we have death and falseness. So these horses, it will also be the beginning of an announcement of a funeral or death of an emperor. An emperor can be a king or a person on very, very high position that has falseness above him. That is a person that is not clean, that is, the next card is snake, like a snake. Mm-hmm. Mouthful and glancing. There will also come out a lot about snake qualities, false qualities, dirty business. It will come out to the press about this so-called emperor. And people will not be able not to look. So everybody will want to hear those news. And everybody will talk about it. It will be very, very intense. Mm. And if this incident was planned or just an accident, well, again, we have navigating by the star, follow your bliss. So the stars, when people look at the stars, they're looking for signs, for something to come, something to happen. So it looks like those horses are some kind of signs to us, so we can be more alert on the following events that will come up. And those events will certainly be pinned, meaning that will be so big news that almost every country around our planet will talk about them. Some will say no, it's not like that. Others will say yes, is it like that? So it will be discussion. Can this really be true? But we have falseness and we have snake. Some really dirty business that the emperor have been involved in will be put out to the public. Okay. Now I'm gonna take some last cards for these horses. If there is something more the cards want to say. some last words. And some dice. Interesting. Well, the last cards, they look like this. In the last cards, we have 5 of Cups, 4 of Coins, Page of Coins. On the Oracle cards, we have, sorry, the Lady of the Gift, Generosity, Receiving, Withholding, Money, and Balance. And on the dice, we have a Raven, Fool, and Desperate. Again, the cards talk about some kind of funeral, some kind of announcement of death. We have 5 of Cups, and many times that means funeral, loss, someone dies, and we have a Raven below that. So this funeral will be talked about everywhere. And in a way, the loss, or the person that passes away, this so-called death will be some kind of gift. It will be something at the end positive, or will be the beginning of something positive that is to come. And again, in the center here we have money, and we have 4 of Coins and Fool. So it will be announced some economical advantages for the people, some kind of balance of a lot of money that have been just in one place, but those monies will be balanced out among the population. And those who have a lot of money, they will feel desperate, because now will come a time when they cannot sit on billions and billions and billions while people are starving or homeless and so on. So in the end, it looks like, according to the cards, that the incident with the horses running through the streets of London is some kind of symbolical announcement that something big is coming. Something big regarding death of an emperor. And after that announcement of the death of this emperor, announcements will come regarding finances, regarding money. Big money that have been hoarded, put away, that will be balanced out among the people. And the very rich and greedy one will not like that. But who cares? They are not better than any of us, and all the riches should be among the people, not in the pockets of some few persons that think they are much better than the rest of us. Well, that was my reading about those horses. And the latest news have been that they are recovering, and then the horses will be back in service soon again. And let's hope so, that it was not so serious. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and it could be good to pay some attention what will be happening the following weeks from now, because it seems like big announcements, some very important things are about to happen. And those horses, as I said, is a symbolical incident to catch people's eyes, and this image of a bloody white horse running through the streets of London is very difficult to take away, and people will associate that with something that will come. It will easy way to catch people's attention. Well, that was my last words. Take care out there, be strong, and if you liked what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press like button, share button and subscription button. And hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.